Hell no. Ugh. I'm gonna get you. Let's get it.
So y'all better cook. I got big dreams. You walk talk when I walk. That's that big drip. Ay, when I slide down your block, now they pissed off. Like I really give a oh. I got big sauce. So y'all better catch up.
What's the big old deal, man? We are back, man. And yeah, this is getting crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and get straight into it. Make sure y'all like this video. Cause yeah, bruh. Hey, we here for it though. Let's go.
The Elder.
All right, recalling Mr. Elder. This is case number 250-569-2201. Please submit to Mr. Cameron Elder. Appearances, please.
Lisa Coyle appearing on behalf of the people.
Jessica Scheib on behalf of Mr. Elder, who is formal reading understands his constitutional rights.
Bro looked like a weirdo. I'm not even gonna lie. Straight out the gate, he looked like he into weird-ish. Let's go.
All right, the court will not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Elder. Bond recommendation from the people.
Your Honor, the people are recommending a remand in this case. As I've stated before, I see it is on Odyssey, a second case for CSC1, different victim. This case involves a child that was under 13 years old. It was, at the time, Mr. Elder was an employee of the family business. Allegedly, these assaults began when she was between 9 and 10 years old and continued to the age of 11. I understand this case is from 2017.
I'm telling y'all right now, bro. He is finished. Woohoo, shit.
But I do understand that the fact that this is very common for a child to withhold information until they're ready to talk and speak. And in this matter, she did come forward. And like I said, also, Your Honor, as you can see on Odyssey, I know that the court, it appears, has not signed it. But I do take that away from it. I see that this case is extremely concerning because she knows him, obviously was a family friend, worked in that business, and allegedly took advantage of a young child. And so for that reason, Your Honor, I'm asking for a remand in this matter.
Ms. Scheib, why should not remand your client?
Your Honor, my client is presumed innocent unless proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. He is 25 years old at the time, might have been 17 years old. This is a matter from 2017. I don't know why it took him this long until April 16th to sign, because everything in the report I see says 2017. I don't see things happen. There's not much in this report, Your Honor. To be honest, it's a very short report for such a serious allegation.
He about to pass out,
life
y'all.
Offense. It's a very short report and way shorter than we usually would get on these type of offenses. Now, we weren't there. Everyone's presumed innocent unless proven guilty beyond reasonable doubt. I can tell you he's not on probation or parole or nothing pending, no priors. In the 8 years that have passed, I'm not aware of him having any convictions. He's employed. He lives with his parents. He has the family ties and community ties. He's still around. He's not a flight risk. So I'm asking for anything but a remand. I'm asking for a personal with a tether or a 10% bond, Your Honor, given the age of the case, given no history of all, given no flight risk, Your Honor.
Court haven't heard the argument as the bond. Under MCR 6.106, I believe the presumption of guilt is great in this matter. I will remand Mr. Elder in the custody of Wayne County Jail while his case is pending. Probable cause will be May 14th, preliminary examination, May 20th, both in front of Judge Jack Hay. Please step aside, sir.
Man,
did you
just gotta be a light skin?
Well, I ain't light teacher, coach, or school staff member
y'all got me.
at a California
I'm in the
school
middle.
when you were younger?
So miss me with that. Feel me? He making it bad for the light skin niggas though, right? Come on, bruh. Let's get it.
And Your Honor, may I ask the court to elaborate about that evidence? Because unless I'm missing something or the court has something we don't have, all we have is her word. I don't see that there was any kit done, anything matching him, any witnesses, any speaking to anybody. All I have in a very short report for a life offense is her word. And that is it. And we are about to take the liberty of somebody over someone's word. There's nothing more here. There's nothing more.
You just answered your own question. It's her word based on the investigative report. And I
that's
believe
all we have, Your Honor. He's presumed innocent unless proven guilty beyond reasonable doubt. Not presumed guilty.
Elder. That is true though. Like that's true. It's true. But the thing is though, being that I think they said a 13-year-old. I mean, kids do lie, but not. I don't think in these type of cases though, bro. Like they take kid cases like this, like underage cases like this, they take more precaution. So, but damn, they couldn't even run no DNA test or nothing. Like it's just word of mouth.
Mr. Elder, I about had it with your gyrations and motions. Now, Ms. Shive.
My boy, know he cooked.
Would the court at least consider a cash bond?
No, I'm not going to consider a cash bond. I believe the investigation report, as brief as it is, at least I'm persuaded, given the age of the complaining witness, I know it's hard to ascertain credibility in this matter. I believe it's a credible report. And so my finding is that the presumption of guilt is great in this matter, and that's why I'm remanding him in the custody of Wayne County Jail. Step aside, Mr. Elder.
And that's what makes it so crazy too. That's like I said, like because of the age, they're not gonna take it lightly because, when you're around that age, you're more innocent. So, automatically you're not gonna think that they're lying about that. Now, maybe if this was a case, a R-word case or something like that, or a essay case of somebody that was older, like an older woman, then maybe he'll have a little bit more of a fight. But because of the age range, judge ain't going for that. Because why would they need to lie?
What is your name, Mr. Nolan?
That's Jermaine Nolan.
All right, this is case number 250-572-5401, Peterson and Michigan versus Jermaine Nolan. Appearances, please.
Lisa Coyle appearing on behalf of the people.
Jessica Scheib on behalf of Mr. Nolan, who is former reading, understands constitutional rights, and stands mute.
All right, the court will enter not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Nolan. By recommendation from the people.
People are asking for a remand of this matter. Allegedly, this young girl was 13 at the time. The defendant was the boyfriend of the mother and lived with the complainant for over 9 years.
He's out of here, boy. And this is the thing I don't get to, man. Like, for all you mothers, is it that good? Is it that good that your daughter been telling you this for 9 years and you just been ignoring it? Bro. Well, if it was 9 years and it's in that the age range, how old would that make her? 9. So that means she's been saying something since she was like. That's crazy work. That's crazy. Am I hearing it? Y'all let me know if I'm hearing it correctly though. But for you mothers out here, that mother, she ain't. Because what are you like? Come on, bro. Y'all be getting with these weirdos, and the whole time he looking at the. Come on, bro. That's crazy.
As I'm not going to read into the court. The court can read what occurred and what she had disclosed during a forensic interview back in 2023.
This is I have the complaining witness as a he.
Oh no! That's even worse. That's even worse. Not saying that. I mean, yeah, like so you hold on. So you a PDF. Not only is you a PDF, but you a LGBT PDF. That's crazy work. Oh, yeah, he's out of here.
Oh, that's the other case. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. There are two cases that are in Odyssey. And so this, obviously, that hasn't been walked over as well. So this one is a 9-year-old boy. He's a little boy. And I'm not go through the allegations that are in the IR based on him being a minor still. This, in fact, where the mother would go to work, and he allegedly cared for the children and had custody and control over the children. And as you can see, he would
where's the daddy at?
Perform sexual acts.
Where's the actual
child.
biological
and this came
dad?
out in a Kids Talk. This is part of a backlog warrant, Your Honor. So I'm asking for a remand in this matter.
Your Honor, my client is 44 years old and he's not on probation or parole, and there's no prior criminal history. Your Honor, this case is a reissue. This was dismissed without prejudice on January 12, 2024 for insufficient evidence. My client did his part, went through the whole process, and here we are again. It was not dismissed for complaining witness failing to appear. Yes.
It was dismissed for insufficient evidence at what stage in the proceeding? Preliminary examination, trial, or what?
Let me see where it was dismissed for insufficient evidence. I have it on January 12, 2024. Let me pull up the ROA so I can get you exactly what that was. And while I do that, I'm going to argue that his child's mother lied to CPS to get heat off of her, and that is why we are here today. He actually is the primary caregiver for his special needs son. And he's not the complaining witness. And, there's a reason why he is that person and that they allowed him to be that person. He has no record whatsoever. And he wouldn't be the primary caregiver for another child if this was the case. So we have an allegation from a mother who had motive to do that. And my client already went through the whole the process and showed up to his court dates. So this is a reissue. So for him to be remanded when there was insufficient evidence, and now here he is again, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. I get that,
Ms. Shive. I also want to say, I believe he turned himself in. They called him from his brother's house because the police were there, and he went there to meet the police, and they brought.
Now, just so I'm gonna play devil's advocate, because I seen a video. So that's where it gets tricky at, bro. Because I seen a video recently where it was a family, right? And this man, he was married to this woman. Long story short, the mother basically was putting allegations on him, saying that he was R-wording his two daughters and like when they were younger and all this type of things, and trying to get him basically trying to get him time, right? Later, come to find out, they go on a show, and now at this time, the daughters are fully grown women. The mother, I don't think she's with the dude or whatever, and they took a lie detector test, and it came back false. That she lied about everything. So I just say that to say, we need that concrete evidence. I mean, because sometimes, or unless, it's tricky. It's tricky because you don't want to not believe no kid, bro. Because come on now. So, I'm automatically, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna believe the kid regardless. So, that's just what it is. Call it bias or whatever you want to say, but yeah, nah. Cause I know it's a lot of weirdos out here, bro. It's a lot of weirdos out here, bro. Just cause he don't got no record, don't mean nothing. It's a lot of them that go untouched, unscathed, that nothing never happened to them, and they get away with it. So just because you ain't got no record don't mean nothing.
Him in. Okay. So he's also not at flight risk. He knows what he's facing. He beat this case once, dismissed, and now
we don't know what happened with the case.
How you keep getting the same? How you keep getting the same case?
It's that insufficient evidence, Your Honor. That's not from me. It's for the Register of Actions.
At exam, at trial, at what?
It would have been a trial.
Okay, I'm looking that up.
It shows, it says exam 1/12/24. Exam, it says examination held, and then it says exam conducted, charges dismissed without prejudice, insufficient evidence, case closed. Now, the question I have when I look back into, and this was his bond at that time was $100,000 cash with a tether.
Okay.
And I don't know.
All right.
Okay.
All right, I've heard enough. I'm going to continue that same bond, $100,000 cash.
Hey man,
does he still reside in the same house with the complaining witness? Ms. Shad?
Sir, only answer what I'm asking. The complaining witness, you still live with that individual?
No.
Okay.
All right. $100,000 cash surety. No contact with the complaining witness.
Now it's one thing. It's one thing where it's one thing when it gets dismissed the first time, but the second time, bro, that leads me to believe that it's a pattern here, bro. Like so you might be doing this. It could very well be doing this. I'm not putting nothing past nobody, bro. Because how do you get it? How you get mixed up in the same situation twice, bro? What are you doing? And it's two different cases. That leads me to believe that this is an ongoing thing. So yeah, nah.
PS tether, 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. curfew. No contact with the complaining witnesses. No contact with any minor children.
Well, sir, I have a special needs son that I'm the one to care for.
That's correct, Your Honor.
How old is the special needs child?
15, sir.
15?
Sir.
And you care for that person 24 hours?
Sir.
Is that a yes?
Yes, sir.
No contact with any minor children.
That's crazy.
Capacitor cores check is okay. Fusion cores are primed for ascent.
Alone. You need to have somebody else with you. Need someone else present if you're in the presence of a minor child. Bond redetermination to be Monday, May 5th. Preliminary probable cause May 14th. Preliminary examination May 20th. Both in front of Judge Jack K. Is there anything else either counsel wants to put on the record?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Nothing further. Thank you.
All right, step aside, sir. All right, do we have Mario Russo?
Oh yeah, he looked like a weirdo.
Mario Russo.
What is that? I'm a bulletproof
This is case
dress?
number 250568. 6301, Pearson, Michigan versus Mario Russo. Pierces, please.
Steve Benson for the people.
Jessica Sheva on behalf of Mr. Russo, who has formal reading, understands his constitutional rights and stands mute.
All right, court went on not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Russo. I have a $2,500 10% capious bond set by Judge Jefferson at preliminary examination. We reached out to Judge Jefferson. She wants that bond to continue. You'll have a $2,500 10% capious bond set by Judge Jefferson Bond redetermination will be May 5th in front of Chief Judge McConicle. Probable cause May 14th. Clinical examination May 20th. Both in front of Judge Jefferson.
Okay, yeah, so we're going to end it right there, though, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, though, man. Like, oh, wait.
So y'all better curb. I got big dreams. You walk talk when I walk. That's that big drip.